Check us out on Patreon, guys, where we're giving you the entire year now for $10.08. Over 100 videos worth of content for $10.08.
8 cents is just such a slap in the face.
Like 84 cents a month, I think is what it comes out to.
I haven't seen 84 cents in 15 years.
I'm telling you.
Ever since penny candy.
So check us out on Patreon, guys. Hope to see you there.
The entire year.
What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man George.
Well, say, guys, how you living out there? Shout out to the free thinkers, of course,
man. ZZ Top.
Because why not?
Give me all of your loving.
Because why not? I think
all of your loving.
Yeah, I don't want half of it. But like, because we did ZZ Top before, right? What did
LaGrange.
we do? LaGrange.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It was like we had the shitty background, and I didn't really like the.
We were in a transitional stage.
Quite frankly, I might even just delete that video.
We had my DJ equipment that's still collecting dust in the back.
Yeah,
up there,
exactly.
that shit?
That expensive ass equipment that we're never gonna use. And so it just wasn't right. The setup wasn't right. We just owe them like a where Las Vegas is now reaction. You know what I mean? Kind of where we settled in at reaction. You know, so we're gonna do Gimme All Your Lovin'. Because that was a decent request. One of the most popular songs here on Tidal. This is like 80s ZZ Top. Yeah. So I believe the album what LaGrange came off of was Tres Hombres, which is in 73. So this is kind of going along with us comparing 70s, what a band did in the 70s and how they sounded in the 70s versus the 80s, right?
Yeah, man.
We did it with Deep Purple. For those of you who didn't see that video, check that out.
Yes, sir.
We also did, because I feel like we get less views on the Dropbox links. Guys, those, make sure y'all looking at those Dropbox links.
I'm glad you said that.
A lot of those are reactions.
Yes.
So you're missing out on reactions.
They're videos, because you think that's just, I don't know what you think it is.
just a post.
Those are hot links to send you to the video because we couldn't upload it via YouTube, guys.
Yeah, so make sure every post that we put up, just try to keep it. If it says reaction in there, it's an actual video. You know what I mean? Because Deep Purple's a big band, and we know based off of analytics what bands are supposed to what bands normally get.
Right.
X amount of views or the excitement surrounding it, because we could tell that you guys aren't really seeing those. And I believe also we did Yes, Owner of a Lonely Heart, and we did Yes, Roundabout as well, so we were able to compare Yes. So, I mean, we've done that in unintentionally throughout the course of the channel as well with other bands. But
yes, sir.
Let's get into it. ZZ Top, Give Me All Your Lovin'. Hey.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Turn them shits up. Turn it up.
What you got is all so sweet. You gotta make it hot. Like a boomerang, it'll repeat. Give me all your loving, all your hugs and kisses.
That sounds right there.
Give me all your loving, don't let up until we're through. You gotta whip it up and hit me like a ton of lead.
Hey, don't be making fun of this song, man. I'm jamming out like a motherfucker. Oh, okay, all right.
It's cool. It's cool.
No, but I don't know if you guys heard us over the music. I'm going to do a better job of disclosing what I'm saying behind the scenes, guys, while the music is playing. I said, Give Me All Your Lovin'. That sounds super familiar. I'm sure I've heard this in passing. That's super familiar. And George said, yeah, I've heard that too. So full disclosure there. But I will say, though, I love the way the guitar sounds in this, man. It sounds like a mild down version of like AC/DC to me. That's what this sounds like to me. And I love AC/DC, and I love the way that guitar is the tone of that. That guitar is setting the tone for this song. It really gives you that let's rock out vibe and just party vibes. I really love the way that sounds, man. And that shit is hot.
I feel like they carry that tone, Ryan, to your point. I feel like they carry that tone. To me, I mean, just not knowing too much about ZZ Top, when I'm thinking about LaGrange, it's a completely different sounding song. But I feel like that tone was carried pretty well into the 80s. Like, I don't think they're using too many other 80s elements in here, other standard 80s elements that we're all familiar with, like synthy and all this other stuff. But the chorus sounds very 80s, though.
Yes, it does.
That sounds very 80s, but as far as the instruments, it sounds like...
Give me all your hugs and kisses, too.
Yeah.
I never know that's what he said.
He said like a boomerang, I need a repeat.
Yeah,
That's what
man.
he said. That's what he said. This is gonna be fun putting these polls up on if you guys liked the song or didn't like the song
Yeah.
after it, because that Rob Zombie, man, shout out to everybody that voted on that.
Yeah.
Rob Zombie Dracula, we put a Dragula, we put a poll up, and I put just to see kind of what people are thinking, because we've noticed a lot of cynicism. No, it's all good, but it just seems like the cynicism sometimes can overflow the comments. For the most part on Patreon, it's pretty balanced, but sometimes it feels that way.
And it may discourage some people from speaking out
And
that did like the song.
Right, because when with the DMs and the messages we get, but based off of after we post it and how that looks in the comments, is not the same.
Yeah, it's not.
We get like so many people that are like, do this one, do this one, do this one. I love this song. And then in the comments, it's like, nah, this is crap.
Yep.
I'm like, where are all the people that said they love the song?
That's a big discrepancy.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
Like, what happened? That's a big disparity.
Yeah,
You know
they
what
just
I'm
see a
saying?
couple people say it's crap or whatever, and then they get discouraged. Man, nah, man,
Let's go.
Let's see what people have to say, man. The voice of the I'm trying to give the voiceless a voice. And most of y'all said y'all liked, even though it was a pretty decent number. 340 said nah on the Rob Zombie Dracula, but 877 of y'all said yes, and 183 of y'all said it was so.
Yep.
All right, let's get back to it though, man. Jamming out though, man. This jams.
Let's go. That was a good time, though. This was a good time. Like Southern rock. You know what I mean? It's like a Southern rock. Good old fashioned. Yep. Yeah, this is fun. This is fun. Haters, flavor, fly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they swagging this out. They swagging this out.
That's the difference.
You see that? I gotta bring that part back. I know I'm in the middle of the swagged out, like low. They brought down the drumming and the production in the back to let the guitarists kind of get loose a little bit. But that is so smooth. These are the nuances and the little details that I'm talking about. It doesn't have to be super crazy from a technical skill point. I like that and I can appreciate that. And there's songs that I love that do that very well. But dude, it's just a coolness. It's a when I say fly, it's a subdued.
It's a confidence.
But
it's an authenticity as well.
yeah, and it has a southern rock type of flair. It's controlled partying. That's probably the best way I could describe that. It's a controlled party here as opposed to the April wine. That's just a good old fashioned good time and just rocking out. But this to me is a good old fashioned southern rocking out partying type of flair or partying type of song that you can just kind of kick it and it's just smooth and cool and fly.
There's a difference between someone just being something and it just happened. Like, I feel like if someone else sung this song, I feel like they would come off trying to make a party song, a party 80s song.
Yeah.
ZZ Top just comes off like we're cool dudes that just happen to make a party song, but we're not trying to make I like the rock. I'm not trying to go for this formula. Or
It's
whatever.
authentic, yeah.
Yeah, it has an authenticity about it.
I get
and
you.
I think that's the difference between two songs that sound very similar. In this case, April Wine and this just comes off with more authenticity, more smoothness. Even how they're singing it, you could just tell that they have Southern roots, just a sort of authentic DNA. That's the best way. You know
I
what
agree with that wholeheartedly.
So we're both enjoying the song,
Dude,
man.
yeah,
Let's
bring
keep
that
it
back,
rocking.
yo. Bring that part
Yes.
back, please. I gotta turn that shit up. Sorry, I got to. Hey.
I gotta say though,
they just killing this shit.
it's
just so fly.
I gotta say that it's hard being around this guy because I'm like, wait, even when I don't like a song, I'm like, do I like this shit? You know what I'm saying? But in this case, I actually do like the song. But I gotta put a board between me and this because I'm like, you know what? Maybe I do. No, I don't. I don't like this shit. You know what I mean?
It's just fly.
His excitement can be contagious, guys.
Yeah, dude, it's just fly, dude.
You guys are right on that. It
just fly.
It's difficult. It's difficult to be, to stay in your own objectivity. You know what I'm saying?
Give me all your loving, don't let up until we
Keep it going. Just keep it going. That's exactly how I felt about this. The only way to stop this song is to fade that shit out because you can't just abruptly stop that shit. That shit, you gotta fade it out because you can keep going on that shit all night long. Like Lionel Richie, all night long.
Playlist?
Yes. Playlist. I'm gonna constantly play that in any occasion. That shit's just fine. You know what, man? It may not be the most complicated. It may not have all these things, but I still think they played very well, and I think it was just a good time. I think they really embodied that well. And to give you like a quick analogy, guys, everybody, you should know by now that I love Michael Jordan. That as a basketball player, I can respect what he's done, and I think from a skill level, you really can't deny how skillful this man was in so many different facets of the game. But you know what? I enjoy watching Steph Curry hit threes, though. That is so much fun to me. I'm like, this dude, he's doing it in a different way, and it takes skill to do that. But I don't think he's skillful all the way around. I mean, he may not be the best defensive, he may not be the best, and that's how I feel about this song. Dude, it's just a good ass time, and they play well in the little nuances that they have in the music. It's just a fun, good song, and they're playing well. So I'm enjoying it. Not that it's as a whole body of work, it's the greatest ever, but you don't need that all the time. Sometimes you just need a Steph Curry to come in and hit you with a three in your face. That shit's exciting. And shooting threes from half court. You're like, damn, this motherfucker's unstoppable. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about this. It's just a good ass time. And I could just constantly play that back over and over for different people in my family and my circle and have a good time.
It has a universal quality.
Yeah, you can just have a good time with that.
In this song, I actually think you can listen to this song and underrate the musicianship.
Yes.
Like, I can hear it. You know what I mean? They clearly could play their asses off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're great musicians, but the song gives you a fun vibe.
Correct.
So that's like, you're still getting the best of both worlds with this band as well.
Yeah, that's playlist for me, and that's all I have to say about that.
What I learned today, and what I've always learned, I've always known this, man. It's just one guy can go talk to a girl, and he can say, "You're beautiful," right? And the girl can just swoon, and another guy can go talk to that same girl, and she's just creeped out by him. And I just think ZZ Top made a good, happy, fun 80s song that you can jam out to, but they just had a cool factor in it.
They did, man.
It just was a cool factor. It felt more authentic. It didn't feel as forced. Trying to fit some sort of formula. A music enthusiast perspective, when you listen to different songs, and we also kind of go off of what you guys see in the comments. And sometimes I'm like, why didn't I like that song, but I like this song? They are very similar. You know what I'm saying? But you start to, when you dig a little bit deeper, you start to see the differences between this certain songs, you know what I mean? And why you like them, why you don't like them.
Gives you
that's kind of what the channel's about anyway.
Yes, sir.
All right, so that's the interview, guys. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you have subscribed, please subscribe. And also, guys, check out our Patreon channel if you're interested. It will allow you to get exclusive access to our content. The link for that will be in the description. I'm George. That's Ryan. Lost to Vegas.
We out.